It's actually supposed to be an M.
Even with no sun, it's blazing hot.
I don't think it's that hot compared to like how it was like 2 days ago.
Yeah, but it's still like, you could tell it's summer type weather.
Actually.
Ah. That's just fun. You should spend some time out here one day.
Huh?
You should spend some time out here one day. It's a nice little area.
You're working and shit.
They're working. But they're not. This bag. Mark 8.
Alright. Did you ever go retrieve the camera?
Huh?
Did you ever go retrieve the camera?
It's still there. I'm gonna buy this like mask that covers my face and eyes. Like everything in my face. God, it's hot.
Oh, my neck.
What you doing today?
Nah, shit. I gotta finish cleaning up my room. I gotta do laundry. Then I gotta go to my garage. I gotta go vacuum and clean up the garage because if I don't, the spiders take over. Which they did at one point. After that, I gotta clean up both of the cars.
You're a car guy. Isn't Honda the most easily recognizable sound? Like when it first turns on, when it just, like when they're just moving. I feel like I can hear a Honda, and that's the car I know for sure. I could tell that it's a Honda.
Oh, you can tell. Yeah, you definitely know a car when you hear a car. Like when I hear BMWs, I know a BMW when I hear it. I know a Camry when I hear it.
A Camry specifically? What the fuck does a Camry sound like?
Camrys are usually like the quietest ones.
There's like this new Toyota SUV that when it backs up, it makes this really weird ass sound like the electric ones.
Oh, they all do that. Don't think that's that one. They all do that. It's just one is worse than the other, but they all do
Let me see if I see it around here.
that. You're in a broke area, but you're not gonna see that.
It looks, I think it looks a lot like that Toyota right there. Like silver one.
Yeah. Car's alright. Like the only thing I don't like about the electrical cars, because with those cars when it breaks. Like there's no forgiveness.
You're trying to do like a little fade, right?
Yeah.
That's what you usually do. I brought the Oculus. I was showing it to like mad people. Well, not really mad people. Like I showed it to my cousin Erlen. I tried to show it to Eddie, and I showed it to my dad. And the apps I showed my dad was the Wander app first, because I think that's like pretty much like one of the coolest things on the Oculus, in my opinion. It's you know what the Wander app is?
Yeah, the one that you're like there in person to see.
Like all the pictures that Google has taken over the years in Google Maps, like every time the new car came around, that app collected all those pictures and put it into something where you can kind of walk around all the pictures of Google, like around the earth. And then you have like a specific button on your menus that you can pick the year that they took that picture in. And you can go all the way back to 2007. And it's really interesting to see like how shit changes. Like remember the first time I opened up the app, I went to Fordham. I was at Fordham in Pennsylvania in my room at like 3 in the morning, like, yo, look at all the buildings in 2008. Everything is mad different. The library wasn't there.
That should must be pretty cool to match it.
Like that's really kind of like the way that, like how when I record shit, I do it that way so that like I can really, that's what I was telling you, like it's not really about the viewers, like that's gonna come with time. It's really for me. Like that whole YouTube is for me, so that now it's not really a big deal because you're recording the present. So during the present, the present's not really important during the present. But in the future, this present will be the very like the more time that goes on, this will be the past, and it's gonna be way cooler to just come back to like, oh yeah, when I had that watch, or oh yeah, when I wasn't fit yet and I was around all these people. Oh, when Dylan still had hair.
Wow.
Nah, everything's gonna happen like that. Everybody's gonna lose their hair and shit, but like I'm just saying, like in general, changes when they happen, it's gonna be fun to see it in person. My dad was like, yo, looking at everything. Like he would have never seen some shit like that if I had shown him. And it's really surprising, like why this stuff isn't more mainstream. Like why are people not more into VR? Like it's mind-boggling to me. Like I want everybody to be into this. Everybody to be recording stuff and like make your own YouTube so I can see your shit. Like what's your life like?
Yeah.
That's kind of asking for a lot from people. Because most people don't even know how, like, I'm always nervous when I give it to somebody new because I'm like, yo, they're not going to know how to navigate nothing. They're not going to know the menus. Like, you don't even know what questions to ask for me to help you. Like, they have no idea. Like, the first thing they always shocked by is when you first turn on the app, like the home room, when you're there, and like that you get to look around this really cool living room and shit, and you can change the living room, and then you go somewhere to like where you get to see all your apps. Super Hot is like my cousin was first trying to show me some like first person shooter game, and it was cool and all, but it wasn't super hot. Like this is a first person shooter that's like really first of its kind. Nothing else has really ever been like it, because in every other shooter, everybody's trying to come and get you in normal speed.
Yep.
Like they're all just moving on their own pace. They got their own things going on, and you're not really in control. Like they're kind of like doing their own thing. But in Super Hot, your body pretty much controls the time. If you don't move, nothing else moves. Like the monster's just there, like. And if you're just here like this, like, you can look around and plot shit. And this shit, I swear, if I was to ever get jumped after playing Super Hot, I'll be way better. Like, after, because you get to, like, really calculate shit. Like, before you even move, you're there in the world. You're not thinking about it without any visual examples. You're there looking at it, and you're like, all right, we'll kill him. Then I'm going to have to punch that guy, grab his gun, shoot this guy. And every time you fail, you just come right back and try again. And one time I was there for like, I think 50 times for this whole level, because I had to punch a guy, take his gun, shoot this guy, and then you're like looking around, and as you're moving, they move, and then you're like, all right, so this guy's gonna come from here, and then it's gonna give me 5 seconds until the guy from the stairs comes up to me, being able to get through a shot, and then I'm gonna come and hide under this table. And I can't wait to have a big ass open space to play this game, because I'm always playing either in my room or my living room, and there's like obstacles in the way. But like, I wanna go somewhere that has internet, and is outside.
Get a hotspot.
So like, huh?
Get a hotspot.
A hotspot just for VR? I don't think that would even handle the demand of the internet.
I don't know, bro. You'd be surprised at how hotspots are nowadays.
What I don't get is that there's no hotspots that are unlimited, so it's retarded to buy a hotspot.
Yeah, but how often are you gonna be outside wanting to do that?
I mean, I try to play that shit at least once a week.
There you go. Like you'd be surprised. Like even 10 gigs might even last you that whole month.
Like, it's not just streaming video. You're like making a communication. You're probably there like using like maybe, I think each session would probably be maybe like 3 gigs.
Not bad.
I feel bad for customers when they want to ask me about, oh yeah, how much is this hotspot? Right away I ask them the question. That's kind of invasive, but still very necessary. I'm like, what do you think you'll be doing with this hotspot? Like, what kind of work? Are you going to be doing schoolwork, or are you going to be watching Netflix? Oh yeah, definitely Netflix, YouTube, Instagram. I just don't want to pick my phone bill no more. All right. And I tell them, we're not in a place yet as a species that we've evolved enough to give people free internet, like outside of a house. The reason why your internet from the house is unlimited is because it's coming from a company that they're just connected from the street. But when you have your own little device, that's when shit gets sketchy, and the companies are still kind of greedy with that. Like, I don't know why we're paying for internet. That shit should just be free.
Is it really?
Oh, very lightly. It's like kind of cute.
I look at the garbage and I'm like,
No sounds.
no sound.
When you gonna take me to a party, it could be a coolie boy.
Nigga, they got no parties going on.
Ain't no more coolie boy parties?
Not that we know of. And if they do, they be doing at the most weirdest times.
Yeah, coolie boy party at 3 a.m. Everybody show up.
They goes on to like 6 in the morning sometimes.
Starting at what, like 10?
Sometimes 7 o'clock.
The sun's still out. The party's from sun up to sun up.
Yeah, literally.
You ever had a party that was more than a day? Like longer than 24 hours?
No, I don't.
That's just a bunch of niggas that came over.
Well, maybe the weddings, because the weddings sometimes we go back to back. Like they'll do the Indian wedding one day, and then like the next day right after they'll do like the Christian side or the American side, whatever you want to call it. Maybe that's as close. Maybe that's as close as you can get. That's not the one that's gonna kill me, right?
Huh?
That's not the one that's gonna kill me, right?
Oh, I remember you. Yeah, you were the first one to try this shit. Maybe. I'll be like,
Thanks for the back.
let me know. As soon as it does, I'll use the other one. I just like this one very much. Has it hurt at all?
No, you're doing it light enough.
Okay, good. Still getting results too.
Man, that shit hurt though. That was the most randomest thing ever.
You know, there's a hurricane going on. in like the Caribbean. This is like the echoes of the hurricane.
Oh, it is raining. I'm loving
This is kind of why I was gonna get into that Hudson River water. Alright, so I won't go behind the ears with it. I was gonna get into that water, but I started researching OD when I was in Pennsylvania, and you can get into that water, but there's a specific time that you can't get into that water, and that is only when it has just finished raining. And that's because that water is clean, and they've been trying to clean it, and this is like the cleanest it's been in like 100 years, like right now. Like it gets cleaner every year, and they're constantly testing it because they want to use that water for like activities and shit and to make money. Because they got a thing where there's like a swim club. Shit, this one doesn't have
that one's dead.
You don't have an outlet out here? I could just. You don't want to do the blade either, right?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't even come out here like that.
Is there an outlet like right there by the door? No? Nothing in...
There's nothing there.
I could just try to be as light as I can, or I could use the blade. I'll try to have that machine charged when I come here, especially. You got your baby skin, baby soft skin. Good for the ladies, bad for the machine.
Oh dear. Not a lotion.
How you got the beard and the skin? Niggas usually got a pick.
That's a good person, bro. I don't know. No, I'm bugging.
It's probably the Puerto Rican Guyanese mix.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Does your dad have a beard?
Yes.
I've never seen your dad before. It's almost like if you don't really have a dad.
He's not.
And you're lying about it. Yeah, he's busy doing mechanic work. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he went to buy milk. Oh.
It's funny because he just called me yesterday.
Where's he at?
Working on boats.
Oh, yeah, that's the only thing you ever told me he does is work on boats. Boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes. That's literally what he's really into.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's not with your mom.
No.
Oh, that explains it.
Like.
Oh, okay, so this is making me so spot.
You're not hurting.
Yeah, but your lineup is crispier than a jug. Crispy.
I was just about to go to the gym after this. Rip.
Luckily, I did both sides. I was just a little cleanup work already. You're gonna do the top, I assume, right?
Wow.
The top of your hair?
I'm just kind of just doing what I'm doing.
Just like the shit that's just extra?
Yeah.
You see my new barber bag? No more looking for nothing. Everything is out there in the open.
But then somehow you're gonna end up still looking for something.
If I'm looking for more than 10 seconds, something is just missing, and I could stop. But it's gonna be really hard to lose anything because everything has its own spot now, and I'm like putting it to my memory that like, all right, this shit's gonna go here for sure. This shit's gonna go up here for sure. All the random little things are right here that we usually have to look for and blade all that.
Not easy to carry too.
Bro, it's crazy how light it is. Like I don't even need. I was gonna put this on the strolling thing, but I don't even need it. Because I think it's the way they designed it that it has back support.
Yeah.
Because it's like flat as hell in the back. I feel like the guy from Toy Story, the old man. The one that fixed Woody in Toy Story 3. The father? That's what they called him?
That's what he was, right? That's what he was?
No. Woody's arm broke.
This whole time I'm assuming that was his father.
Whose father?
The old man. The boy. The boy that owned the toys?
So the old man was Andy's father?
Yes.
The old man that fixed Woody?
Yes.
Hell no, bro. You have not seen this movie. At all. Like, at all. You want me to tell you the plot of Toy Story 2?
I think I remember this one.
Nope. Because you think that old man is Andy's father. So, Andy's mom was having a garage sale. And she accidentally, Woody was over there fucking around, like in the garage sale to see like new toys and shit. He should have been in the house. And somehow some collector ends up at the garage sale, like a toy collector. And he's like obsessed with like Woody specifically. And he sees Woody like in perfect condition. And he asks the mom like, yo, is this for sale? I'll buy this. And then she's like, oh no, that's my son's toy. I'm not selling that shit. And he's like, nah, I'll give you all this money for it. She's like, sorry, no, it's my son's. And the nigga just steals it. Robs the toy from the little kid. And then he ends up in this collector's house. And in that house, he meets like other toys that are from Woody's storyline, like from his cowboy show. He meets a horse, some girl named Jessie.
I remember Jesse.
Yeah. And he's finding out like his origins of like who the hell Woody the character was. And in the process of like being with them and playing around with them, his arm breaks completely off. Like it's just dangling on the floor. And then he calls his old man that I'm probably gonna get eventually tatted on me somewhere. That old man is literally me, with all the shit that I have to carry all the time and all my little compartments and bags and shit. This old man not just fixes Woody's arm. He comes in with like a book bag full of like little drawers and things that open up, like a drawer full of a bunch of Woody eyes. And he's a specialist in fixing Woody. He even like covered up the Andy name under his foot.
Wow.
But that old man, the way he's organized and was like a professional, like I was like, damn, look at this nigga. He got it all.
You got everything.
You got everything you could need for anything. Ready all the time. Something up there.
Wow. Rip the gym.
Why? Because it's raining?
Well, I gotta delay it because one, it's charging, and then two, I gotta find my rain gear. And it just gets annoying walking into the gym. I gotta go take that off. I'm still wet. Like,
I have a whole video I made with my little sister where we're supposed to go to the gym and it's raining. And watch. It's kind of funny.
and be like that.
That was 2013.
Like, can you go to the gym if it's raining?
No, it's raining. You can't go to the gym if it's raining.
Like, walk it up.
What? That you can't go to the gym if it's raining? That's your mind telling you what excuse can I find for this one. But I'm the king of that world. I haven't went to the gym in like 2 months. And now I'm fat.
Trying to find every time to go.
The best time to go is in the morning, as soon as you wake
Yep.
up. Because nothing is there in the way to stop you. Nobody, like no responsibilities. Literally, people are not here because they're sleeping.
That's why I used to go at like 5 in the morning.
So what, you would wake up at 5 in the morning? Or you would show up there at 5 in the
I
morning?
would show up by 5 in the morning. Commitment.
Great. Alright, bro, take a look at it somewhere, somehow. I think I have a mirror actually, but it is not here. It's in my other bag. You can go to the bathroom or something. I don't have a mirror here. I think you did. You need your phone? You have your phone?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm over the thing. I'm like, I'm not on my phone. But it's literally on my lap where I can't see.
Oh! Thought I didn't have one, but there it is.
You know, I was gonna say I probably don't even have to look.